Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Work. My guest today is Jude. And do you find yourself seeking love, approval, and appreciation and being disappointed? Well, in this case, Jude has done the work on her 90-plus-year-old mother. And oh my goodness, her mother seems very, very upset. And Jude is trying to fix her and soothe her. And Jude sees her mother in that situation where her mother seems so hurt and confused. She sees her mother suffering and bringing herself down and stuck in a loop and needy and demanding and losing it. And this is fascinating work. Have you ever tried to change someone's mind, sick or well, old or young? I love that you're here. Together, let's do the work with Jude. Oh, what is the grace of God? For me, it's the absence of suffering. It's also clear in the absence of suffering. It's also crystal clear in the absence of suffering. And where does suffering exist? Suffering is, as I understand it to be, what I experience it to be, what I believe it to be. Those of you new to the work today, sitting together, what we do is we identify those thoughts that are the cause of all suffering, discontent, everything from just mild irritation to huge no way out kind of suffering. But we can identify the thoughts we're thinking and believing in those states of fear, or just recall a state of fear when you were fearful. Anchor in that place and get in touch with what were you thinking and believing, and move it respectfully from your head to paper. Move those thoughts from your head to paper. And I have just this simple worksheet, always free on thework.com. You don't have to sign up for it or pay for it. You just click it, and there it is. It supports you to anchor in a situation, identify what you were thinking and believing in that situation. You just move it from your head to paper, and there it is. All your fear stopped right there. It could still be going on here, but you can see it from here to there when it's on paper. And if you have the courage, and it does take courage because you're up against the ego. It's an apparent force fighting to identify as I am. You can sit in your response to those 6 questions on that worksheet, what you were thinking and believing in that fearful situation. And anger is fear. If you're not running freely, contentedly, open, you could be living in fear. Anything from just a little bit to major. So you look at your thoughts on paper and you meditate in them. You start with, is it true? Like, he hurt my feelings. Is it true? And I can see that time and place in my mind's eye where he said what he said and he did what he did. He hurt my feelings. Is it true? The ego goes, yes, he did, and here's the proof. And that's the old way. That's the old way. That's clutter. When you sit in self-inquiry, it gets really clean. He hurt my feelings. Is it true? Now, if your answer is yes, and that's honest, when you've really considered it, that's the right answer. If you found no, it's not true, he hurt my feelings in that situation, then that's the right answer. This is something no one can give you. This is you with you, and it really takes an open mind. Because the ego wants to take the space, and it's I am right, he did it, it's his fault. And you could be right, but sit in that question, is it true? And if you really sit in that question, what shows up can shift your life in a way that you have no idea. You have no idea the power and shifts that happen when you just sit in what I've just described. And we have people that have, been there, done that. They've sat in this work. And some of those people are available on thework.com when you go to the helpline. But what do they charge? Nothing. What are they selling? Zero. What are they there for? To sit in self-inquiry. And as they support you, they're experiencing in themselves enlightenment, understanding, connection. Those things you fear will happen in the future. That's happening inside you now. You're experiencing. And the emotional, well, it points that out to you just in case you miss it. Oh my goodness. And those of you new to the work, the woman can go on and on. I just can't help it. There is a joy in me I do nothing for. I do nothing for it other than self-inquiry. Self-inquiry, and there's a space there, and it's not just, oh no, I'm so happy. It's like, I'm left with a fearless life of how can I help? How can I help? How can I help? And I don't look for it. It shows up. I'm not the director. It shows up. I'm available. But can I see it if I'm going, oh, he this and she that, and oh God, oh God, blind. That's blindness. I lost eyesight for quite a while, but I was never blind. God, I used to just run out in the desert. I could not see, and I knew where I was. Something knew where I was going. That may sound fantastical, but it's the absence of fear. Fear is blind. There's something in me that doesn't even want to share those things because it just sounds like, oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, so just don't even attempt it if you don't understand. It's enough. We've got enough on our hands just to deal with the thoughts the ego offers up, what runs through us. That's enough. It doesn't have to be a big deal. It's something really, really. Oh, Dinah, honey, stop the woman, stop the woman. Dinah, you have a question, sweetie.
Good morning, Donna.
Morning.
I have a lot of story to tell you, which I won't do because I won't bore everybody. So we'll just try to distill it down. I have everything. I've done all the work that I need to do for my business to begin, and I just would do what I always do. I'm like, just gonna get in bed, and I'm gonna think about it a lot, dream and scheme. I did the whole, a year of Martha Beck, the whole thing, and you're all that, and I'm did all the meditation, everything. I'm ready to go, and I do what I always do. I'm like, I can't hear you, and if I don't get up off my ass, I'm going to run out of money and be homeless.
Yeah, it could happen. Could happen. Are you prepared?
No,
Problem with losing everything, all your money and everything, is what you're going to be thinking and believing in that situation. So imagine yourself in that situation, fill in that judge your neighbor worksheet, and get real. Money is not going to save you, obviously. Getting what you want is going to save you, obviously. Fear is, it's not blind. It's in plain internal sight. You're fearful of losing your money, your position, go there. You've lost everything. And from that position, fill in that judge your neighbor worksheet and sit in that position. Anchor there as you work your way all the way through, as you work yourself all the way through it. And you can do that or not, but no teacher is ever going to save me. They're useful, they're amazing, they're pointers, they're comforting, they're wise. You're left with yourself. And what is that self? Ego. How do we do with it? I see it as lovemaking. What do we do with terrified children? The sky is falling, the sky is falling. Oh, sweetie, I get that. You know, let's just check it out. You could be right. The sky is falling. Is it true? Yes, yes. Okay, now slow it down. The sky is falling. Imagine yourself, no money, no nothing. No water, no food. But that's not all. People are pointing at you, saying, no, we told you you'd fail. You're a loser. All of that, and sitting in just that judge your neighbor worksheet. Save you from nothing more than what the ego's offering up in this state of grace, that is your life other than what you're thinking and believing. Oh, you dears, I have tested this.
Like, I told you you'd fail, and that's why I just so afraid to start. I just I told you you'd never do it. And I know that I have everything in the world that I need. I have all the talent in the world, and I'm just like, I know, but I told you, so I just don't start.
Well, then just notice you just don't start. Just notice you don't start. What is the cause of my suffering? I just don't start. And it's nothing I have to do. I don't have to start. I don't have to start. I can be miserable. Start with something easier rather than trying to solve something, just something minor, just mild irritation with someone, just a mild irritation of what someone said or did. Keep it really simple and fill in that worksheet or not. But those minor little things that you put on that worksheet can blow your mind. There are no big or little ego tricks. And I don't mean ego tricks disrespectfully. No ego, no world. Are you ready? But it appears I'm being thought. But I can tell you I'm not the thinker. Present. Those worksheets can give you that.
I filled out the judge your neighbor, most of it but on myself. Is that how you should do that?
Well, it wouldn't work for me. The ego loves it. But, the ego's going to question the ego. You know, if you want the shortcut, go the long way. Judge other people. The ego is much clearer in what it sees as protecting. I know, I'm right. And then as it sits in inquiry, it begins to open because it wants to know. It wants to know. So it plays right into itself. It's lovemaking, truly. Okay, sweetie, you're not alone. Oh, honey, you're not alone. And thank you for calling up what is just it's tough, I'm too busy to do a worksheet. Oh, I know. Is it true? No, no. That's not this work. This work is pure, it requires pure stillness and staying anchored in that situation. I mean, don't you really want to know the truth? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What a trip. What a trip. Hannah.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Hannah.
Found your work like 10 years ago, and it has changed my life completely.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, totally free. I have a business built around the insights that I've found from that freedom and from that love. And yeah, I'm like, she does it every morning. Get on one, just get
Yeah,
on one, meet her,
yeah. There's a pro speaking. In other words, someone with experience.
Yeah, and I just adore you. I can't thank you enough for the simplicity of your work, for the poignancy, for the way that it truly does free us to see every nuance of every lie,
Yeah.
and
Mm.
just going in on like the smallest things. And I recommend Loving What Is to all my clients, and yeah, just so much in that text, which I revisit and revisit and revisit, just has these nuances, like, is it true that getting there fast is better than getting there slow? And it's like, yes, finally, someone's asking the real questions. Oh, and I just had to get on here and say thank you so much. And yeah, I don't know what the world would be without your work, and I don't know what my world would be without your work. And thank you.
Oh, honey.
The work, sorry.
Yeah, my goodness. Honey, thank you for passing that on. It's so meaningful. You are who we are without our thoughts running, our unquestioned thoughts running.
Also, I'm in Nevada City, so we have some mutual friends, and
Oh, honey.
yeah,
I'm so glad to hear that.
yeah. So, just thank you so much. And I don't want to take up too much time here, but I just, yeah, I just think that there's no more powerful work out there than this work to find the lies of the mind and free us from them, and free us from into peace with our relationships, like just actual peace, not conflict resolution, peace.
Yeah, you know what I love about this work is it doesn't require a teacher. You're it. You're it. You're it. And Hannah, thank you, honey, for showing us the way.
Yeah. And your teaching really did help me though, too. I gotta say, I don't
Well,
know.
it's you're like me. We point,
Mm,
we share our experience, and it's what we've got. How can we not? How can we not? Freedom has a voice, and thank you.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, Nimit, honey, you have a question?
Hi, Katie. Thank you so much.
Hmm.
Yeah, my question is around overwhelm, like when we're so overtaken by the ego. Like yesterday, I just I came to a new place sort of just to get some peace from family that was very irritating, and it just sort of messed with my head so much. It was like this running away, and my ego didn't know who to blame or who to grab onto, and I just felt like this terror, and I couldn't sleep and couldn't eat, and sort of still feeling a lot of that.
Yeah.
And even just, like, filling out a worksheet, like, I don't know, I almost feel like my thoughts are just swirling and I can't connect, like, or can't anchor.
Just don't even try. Just sit there with your pen or pencil in your hand on the worksheet and notice all of that swirling around, and notice you're emotional. And it's like, name the emotion. I'm angry, or I'm hurt, or I'm perplexed, or I'm frustrated. I'm confused, whatever that is, at my family because. So now you've covered it. You've owned your emotional, you've named it, and you have owned and identified what and why. So now you can just go to number 2. In that situation, what do you want? I hear from you, you want peace and quiet. So you anchor there in that situation where all that chaos was going on. You want peace and quiet. Is it true? And your mind can say, yeah, look, I got out of it. There's my proof. No, in that situation where all that chaos is going on, you want peace and quiet. Is it true? Really? And anchor there. The ego loves chaos. It loves chaos. And then we're so noble and right when we step out of it. But when we look at it, oh my gosh, then we turn it around. I want peace and quiet. I don't want peace and quiet. And sit in that. It's so revealing. How can I be a victim if I'm not? Look at me, I'm superior and they're just chaos and they just don't get what just notice. You never know what is the cause of your suffering. It's like we can guess, but it's just, don't you want to know? God, there's no such thing as chaos. There's an order to it. It's brilliant. But the ego would take it and distort it and identify as the victim or the righteous one. Oh, honey, you are in for a treat. Why do things show up like that for you? These things that bother you? It's earth school. This is earth school. It is the absence of flaw. It's a gift. It's a gift without exception, other than what we're thinking and believing. But, I can say, don't believe me. That would be arrogant. And I'll say it in all humility, other than what we're thinking and believing. Life is beautiful, without exception. But I'm speaking out of experience and invite you to test it, because this is not something I can give or gift.
Yeah. And I definitely feel like the chaos is just like increasing, with the US political scene, and a lot of that is coming into the home environment with my
Yeah,
family. Yeah, and
yeah.
I wonder, like, will I just spend the rest of my life in bed questioning these thoughts until I see it as beautiful, or will I actually get
Oh,
out?
honey, don't question it for anything other than the love of truth.
Okay.
And you have no idea what that truth is going to look like. You can only guess. Only self-inquiry will allow you to drop into that, and it takes a very open mind. In the way the world is looking to some of us, now it just looks like chaos, but there's an order to it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. There is nothing happening that is not for us. This is Earth School. self-realization is the way out. So the way out really is the way into yourself as you sit in these questions, these 4 questions. And really, if you all want a shortcut, just sit in, is it true, with your first one. And the answer to all 4 questions and turnaround will show up within that one question. I just added 3 little stepping stones to support you to sit in what is true in your own consideration as you ponder the question. You know, if you can live in this world the way you see it, you've got the courage to sit in self-inquiry.
Yeah.
Thank you, sweetie. Kent, you have a question, honey.
Thank you.
Hi, Kent.
Good morning.
Yes.
So I feel like the theme this week, or one of them, has been actually doing the work. I can't seem to get started on my own. You know, I attend the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and while I'm trying to make breakfast and get out the door, I have so many examples in my life, and I wrote this down, and I'm like, is it true? But it seems like it's a theme in my life that I can't get started on my own. I was flying back home this weekend, and where do I go with this? I feel stupid asking, but I can't seem to get still and do the work on my own. I need a facilitator. And is that true? No, but
Why not? You know, a facilitator can is an excellent way to be that anchor for you, to support you, to just anchor in the questions. And the facilitators, you know, that's their job. You know, you could just walk up to a stranger and say, ask me one question. Are you opening to just sitting with me and just ask me just this question and say nothing else? I'll say something and then you just look at me and look into my eyes and ask me, is it true? And stay silent while I figure it out. And that person, you know, they'll be able to fill the bill or they'll say yes or no or not. But I wouldn't hesitate. I wouldn't hesitate. You want a facilitator? Just that. And then you can say, you know, when you have just meditated, mindfully meditated through that first question, you can say, now ask me this one. You know, there's a little yellow card you can print out on the, and the 4 questions are there. You can just hand it to someone you've never met before and just say, can you just ask me these questions one at a time and be patient with me? And
thank you.
oh, sweetie, nothing's going to stop me. This is my life. This is my life. This is my life. Freedom is our birthright. And it's already in you. And no one has more of it than another. It's just the ego's taking up that space.
Yeah,
It's real, those images of past, future. They're not real. It's imagination.
I guess I didn't think of having somebody who's not done the work be my facilitator. So I will try that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if they speak up, just say, oh, you know, thank you for sharing that. And would you please just keep me anchored in this question?
And so the other, I feel like, theme is that I'm always in motion. I feel like there's no downtime. You know, I was expecting when I landed this that I was going to do all these things. I don't want to waste your time.
I don't, you can't waste my time. Yeah.
I had these grand plans, and when I got home, all the plans just fell to the wayside.
Yeah, life happens.
Yeah, and I feel like it just keeps happening to me. And is that true? But I'm rarely, I don't feel like I have the time. So I don't know if that's just my ego pushing.
But
Like, it's like,
honey, maybe, I'm just seeing that as your preference. I'm hearing a really good, active life. That's a beautiful thing.
right?
I have plans and things change. Life. But if I want to do my work, if that's a part of my life, like if freedom is something that matters to me, freedom from suffering, then if my day starts at 5 a.m., I'll get up at 3:30 or 4. The world is quiet. The world is quiet often when we just, the time is there. And I don't know anything more energizing than the absence of suffering. Notice how you react when you believe the thought, the sky is falling. It's the emotional, the energy that takes and what it does to your physical, like the blood flowing. It's like you constrict. I mean, it affects everything, your breath, your life force. If you have a cold, it can, it certainly doesn't help the healing of it. And doesn't mean you're going to cure a cold that way, but it's, we do what we can. And so to just get up in the morning and beat the sun, beat daybreak, and just sit in it. It's the most energizing thing after it kills you. You lay in a puddle on the floor going, oh, God, oh my God. What did I say when I was believing that thought? What did I do? Oh my God, there's so much that I have to do to make it right about the things I said. And that's ego. Just feel it. Just do your work and weep. And if you only get through one question, you can pick it up the next morning. Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
And
I've got some experience running here. Oh God, there's nothing more exciting than the ego's world. Oh God, we're living as it, as opposed to witnessing. And in that we see life the way it really is, not the way we imagine it to be. But there's nothing that isn't gifting in life. But the ego, it will take that and distort it. That's Earth School. Waking up to the gift of life.
thank you. Yeah, I feel I've experienced that. So I think,
Yeah,
why
there.
can't I do the more of the work if I
Well,
believe
because
it
you
that
have
way?
other preferences.
All right.
That's
All right.
simple. I got that from you.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. If someone says, you want to do the work, you say, well, not often. What's true is true. Oh, my goodness. Jude, honey, you have a Judge Your Neighbor worksheet?
Yes.
Hi, Jude. Hey,
Hi,
Jude.
Katie. Hi. Oh my
Hi.
goodness.
So you
Thank
have
you.
a worksheet on your mother?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
And this was just like, I just had a big, this just happened. So the situation is, I've been staying with my mother for 5 months She's 95. And now I'm starting to talk about how can I leave and talk with her about setting things up for her.
And when you say leave, you mean death, her death.
No, I mean, how can I
Oh, how
go
can you
back to my
leave your
home?
90-plus-year-old mother?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, who I've been staying with and helping and taking care of for 5 months.
Yeah.
And so we had a conversation, and I didn't like my own tone.
Yeah.
And I didn't like a lot of the way I was being with her. And so I came in here, and I finally got in here because and I wrote this worksheet, so it's not like a neat worksheet at all.
Yeah.
But okay, so
Okay, so you're sitting in that discussion. Is she sitting up or lying down? Where are you?
she's sitting in her chair, and I'm trying to make lunch, and also going in and out of to talk to her.
Okay, so you're both in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in the kitchen.
I'm coming in and out of the kitchen, and she's in the sitting room that sort of adjoins it, and she's sitting in her chair.
Okay.
And she's telling me about her fears and concerns.
About her life in your absence.
Yeah, her life
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah. Okay, precious. What did you feel? What did you write for number 1?
I'm mad and scared at my mother because she's running her mental torment scripts and wants me to absorb it and help her with it, and I can't.
Mm-hmm. She's running her mental torment scripts.
Yes.
Is it true?
Yes.
And notice, as she's running those mental torment scripts, notice the images in your head when you think the thought she's running her mental torment strips and you're listening to her. Do you negate them? Do you see them and avoid them? And what is your emotional?
I can say my physical is like, my physical emotional is like my stomach's in a knot, my head's going down, my horns are coming down.
Yeah.
My throat's all swollen up.
Yeah.
I feel mad. My tone is angry. And what's running in my head is like, I'm thinking of one particular moment when she started in on a particular topic that she's been talking about quite a bit, about a particular person. I start to lecture her and explain to her, and I feel really sad about that and ashamed, and like I'm trying to stop myself from doing that. Like I can hear it, but I'm also doing it, and I can't help. Kind of feel like I can't help it.
Yeah. That's what you and your mother have in common in that situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm seeing images of it's like a hall of mirrors. I'm seeing images of like similar kinds of things that she's come up with to talk about, and me in the same position, going way back to when I was a child. Just it's just like a stack of cards or something, going way, way, way back. Of this sense of this has just been going the whole time.
Yeah. Okay, so be there, fixing lunch, going in and out, hear her voice. Notice when you go into the kitchen, you can't see her, but you see her in your mind's eye. And then when you come back to her, you see her from the past, as you described it.
Yeah.
And now who would you be without the thought she's running her mental torment scripts? Just listen, drop the images, watch your footsteps, your hands making lunch, moving back into the sitting room. You see your mother in real time. Notice how you take her with you back and forth, and that's not her. As you go in and out of the kitchen. Who are you? Listen to your mother. Her thing is running. So familiar.
Yeah.
Who would you be without the thought she's running her mental torment scripts? You know, I'm going to change this, honey. Who
Okay.
would you be without the thought? See if I can rephrase it and keep your words. Your words are, she's running her mental torment scripts. Who would you be without the thought that those scripts she's running are torment scripts.
Okay.
Listen to them without putting a past or future on them. Just listen. What are her words? Meet your mother without your ego's
Yeah. Jumping in
opinion.
there.
Yeah.
Just jumping in there so fast. That's good. Who would I be without that?
And whose torment scripts are those? Hers or yours? I mean, listen to her mental torment scripts. Those are not yours. She's the one speaking.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. And without what comes with it is this idea that I have to save her from herself. She's saying things that are so cruel about herself or so terrifying that she's seeing or
Let
she's
her
imagining.
be your entire life. She's been doing
I
that.
know. I
It's
haven't been
like you've
able to.
done your part. You've done everything you can do. This is her script.
Yeah.
Who would you be without the top? She's running her mental torment script. Let her run them. She's running them.
Yeah.
Look at her. Get in touch. Look at her, not the her of the past or future.
Yeah.
I mean, all these years, don't you want to meet her? She's 90.
Yeah.
And you have no idea if that's torment for her.
Well, she says so.
That's what she says. Just
Yeah.
listen. It could
I have
be.
no idea. I have no idea. It could be the way love is happening through her right then. It really could be. I don't know. That's who I'd be. I don't know.
What is she saying, for example?
Well, I was trying to anchor in one particular little tiny moment of this whole thing, and it's this friend of hers who she thinks is doesn't want to be friends with her anymore, doesn't care about her, has dropped her. And she was saying something about that,
Yeah.
about him and what he's doing, and that's her interpretation of it.
Let it be.
Yeah.
Meaning, in the name of self-inquiry, listen without trying to fix her.
Right.
Just respectfully listen. It could be all she wants.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of courage not to change the people we love and allow them just to have their thing without trying to be that connected.
Yeah.
Not to attempt to make better.
Yeah. And to say, well, that's your interpretation. That's your interpretation of it. I don't know. He could be meaning something else, whatever. This whole lecture I do, I hate it.
Who would you be without the thought she's running her mental torment scripts? Listen, drop your idea of torment, your idea of torment long enough to hear it.
I'm in torment. I mean, the turnaround is coming, but
well, we're just sitting in who are you without the thought she's running her mental torment scripts. I mean, she's got a song. She's been singing it all her life.
Yeah, that's right.
We love to sing our song, especially with an audience like you.
Yeah.
You've supported it all my life.
Yeah.
As your mother.
Yeah.
So again, who would you be without the thought she's running her mental torment scripts? You're assuming those are torment scripts. You don't know what she's thinking and believing. It's enough to know, to witness yours and the torment that brings into you, into your life.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be out of a job, Katie. I'd be out of this really big, really, really important, really impossible job. Impossible job.
Oh my gosh.
I would be unemployed.
And I see you as a loving, caring daughter, a very good listener, not trying to change me, but to understanding instead.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be her friend. That's her property.
Yeah.
That's not your property.
Right. Yeah. I do a lot of cleaning up nasty things.
And loving, and it still doesn't make it your property.
Yeah.
She's running her mental torment scripts. Who are you without that thought? Fixing lunch, listening, not avoiding, not trying to make nice, or just listening.
Yeah, I got nothing to do.
Yeah, there's lunch.
Yeah.
And there's listening.
Yeah, I got nothing to do.
And there's connection.
Yeah. Yeah, and respect. Yeah.
After all those years, she finally is being heard.
Gosh. Be a lot easier.
And I love your word respect. Respectful. She's running her mental torment scripts. Turned around, I'm running her mental torment scripts.
Yeah, I'm the one who's got the whole catalog.
Yeah, you're a thief. That's her script.
That's right. I'm not giving it the right attribution. That's right. Oh, it just is ringing. Yeah. And it's mine. I'm making it mine. I see where I'm a thief. I'm making it mine because I've got all these
stolen property.
all these associations and stuff from my own stories that kick off that it reminds me of.
Yeah, and that's not on her.
No,
That's 100% not on her.
no.
She's running her mental torment scripts turned around. I am running my.
Yeah.
You can read it that way.
I'm running
I am running.
I am running my mental torment scripts.
Yeah, those are not hers.
No.
It's running in you, that's not hers.
No.
And at that, when you steal that property, it's like you don't even know the script she's running. You're dead.
Yeah. No, I just want it to stop. Just want it to stop. Yeah.
You want it to stop? Who are you without the thought? Be there now. Who are you without the thought she's running her mental torment scripts? Yours.
That's where it stops.
There it is. Stopped. And that's respectful.
Yeah.
To you,
Yeah.
and to your mother.
Yeah. Yeah.
She wants you to help her with it.
Yeah.
Is it true? And don't guess. She's telling you about him. He doesn't want to be friends with her anymore. She wants you to help her with it. Is it true? Are you sure? Listen, be there now. She wants you to help her with it. Really?
I don't know.
Get still. Listen. And she said, would you help me with this? Or what do you think?
Well, no. I say yes, it's true.
Running there.
Yes, it's true, Katie. She does want me to help her with it. Yes.
In her words, find her words. Listen. She wants you to help her with it.
She wants me to make her feel better about it.
Did she say so?
No.
I want proof. Why am I doing your work?
I don't know. I don't have any proof.
Notice
I
how
don't
old.
have any proof.
Notice how old that is. She wants me to help her with it. As you listen to her words in that situation. Now say nothing and imagine yourself sitting down with her in that room and listen without the thought. She wants me to help her with it.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
She wants you to help her with it. Is it true?
No.
So sit down.
No.
And listen.
It's not true. It's not true. No.
Now sit down. Continue to listen to her without the thought she wants me to help her with it. Listen. Compassionately listen without trying to change her, fix her. compassionate listener, not the fixer. So be there now with your mom,
Singing her song.
and notice she loves her song.
She does. She really does.
Oh,
She
God. And
does.
when you love to hear her sing, oh my God, relationship is, it's so intimate.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it would be so intimate if I would just disappear. That's the way it seems. I think that's the fear, really.
What happens in that generous, what comes out of that generous position are words. You have no idea what they are. They're valid, they're authentic, if words come out at all. If they come out like not the doer.
Yeah.
They rise, they're not what you're used to. Oh, will you recognize them? And it's like you and your mother get to experience it at the same time. And maybe there are no words. Both ways equal, because integrity is going on. Love is going on.
Yeah.
She wants you to help her with it. You're sitting down there with her. Your mind is open. Who would you be without the thought as you listen to her? Sing her song, her valid song, her song. Who would you be without the thought she wants me to help her with it? Listen, get connected. Now notice, is there an authentic impulse to just hold her hand or touch her or just, not trying to fix her, just humane,
Yeah.
connected, no
Yeah.
plan, no fixer. If you can do it with your mother, you'll find yourself doing it with the entire human race. You can do it with one, you can do it with all. Mothers are great teachers,
Yeah. Yeah.
as are fathers and siblings. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time. At homewithbk.com, let's do the work.